Italian Sicilians do it better. Oh, can't you see? From cooking to comedy, it's pure family. Turn it up, this groove's for you. Queens in the house, bringing something true.
Well, I got a bone to pick.
Who doesn't?
So I'm Sicilian. You're Sicilian. You're Sicilian.
I hope so.
You're better half Sicilian, right, Joe?
Yes. I don't tell too many people, but yeah. You know why I do that, though, right?
Why?
Because when all the Sicilians talk their shit in their dialect, I pretend I don't know what they say.
Well, it's already late. We advertised it already, so you're kind of fucked now.
Oh, it was advertised a while ago.
Oh, what? Yeah, it was.
Yeah, little Mario dragged it out of me.
He dragged it out of you? How do you do that?
Because, he was, he did.
Wow, man. Come on. It can't be that easy to get that kind of information from you, bro. What are we doing?
It's not. It usually isn't.
Right.
Is it?
You had a weak moment?
It was a weak moment, I guess you could say.
Dude, come on, man.
Listen, I speak both dialects.
Right.
But I don't show you my Sicilian dialect.
I was about to say, I never heard it.
No,
never
neither.
heard it.
Can we hear it tonight?
Can you say pichirido?
Picciolito.
Picciolito.
Ida.
Ida.
Travagliare. Scassare la minchia. All right?
Wow.
I like this, Joe.
It's got to come out. Maybe it should come out just for this podcast.
I think we should.
It depends on how
just
far
doing
you guys
Sicilian.
push me.
Oh, well, we might test limits. Let's see what happens,
We'll
bro.
keep testing. Let's go.
Well, let's keep
So
going.
I got a question about the horn around your neck. The pepper. Whatever. I bought one for myself, and my family started yelling at me because you're not supposed to buy it for yourself. I didn't know this, so I had to return it. So, do you buy your own, or you get some?
No, this was a gift, and if anybody, you're not supposed to buy your own. You're supposed
I
to
did
have
not know
it
that.
as a gift. In fact, my assistant was telling me the other day she needed a horn. I said I have like 16 in the back. We're going to sell them at events.
Yeah.
No, you have to give it to me. It's not good for me to just pick it, but
So, if anybody's watching, can somebody buy me a horn? And just
I'll give you a fucking horn right here.
It's not a horn. That's a chandelier.
Well, actually, aspetta. Uno, due, tre. So you know what?
You got pistola in this show.
No, you know what? Yeah.
What you got?
I carry one in my pocket, right?
Okay.
It's very long. I carry it with a red string,
Uh-huh.
besides the one I have on my neck. But I didn't know how many people were going to be on the podcast, so I brought a couple. So, that solves your problem.
Wow.
That solves your problem.
Wow.
And that solves your problem.
thank you, Joe.
You know what, bro? I got scared for a second. I saw the beads come out. I thought you wanted to see my tits. I was ready to take my fucking shirt off.
Listen, I got to wear a lot of red, because there's a lot of
That's
bits on the
awesome.
bed out
Awesome,
there.
dude, bro.
nice.
Yeah, I can defend myself at night with this if I can give somebody a shot.
This was
Yo,
comfortable.
you fucking, this is a weight, bro.
Ain't no plastic shit.
Thank you.
So here's a question for all of us that I know we all could relate to and have a deep conversation with, right? Do you think that the culture is being kept alive the right way online as we all see today?
No, that was easy.
Right. And the reason why I'm asking that is because all four of us have different aspects of what we're doing.
Right.
And I'm sure all four of us have different opinions on how we see people portraying the Italian-American way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What do you guys think about that? Like,
Dude, my take is that there's nothing you could do. First of all, that can't get fixed because we're in a society now today where this is Italian American. That's what they boost up. They don't boost the old stuff because that's not relevant anymore. That's just what it is.
Right. And the way I look at when people say fake Italian, not fake Italian, listen, the way I've always, and this is just my opinion so people don't go after me.
Too late.
If you're born there, if you're first generation, you could consider yourself Italian. Okay? Italian, like straight Italian. Because after that, it goes into Italian American for me. More like American Italian. That's what I say. So when people are like, the fifth, sixth, seventh generation, I got Italian blood in my veins. Bro, you're American.
Let me see it.
And that's okay. You know what I mean? That's okay. The whole, how I feel about the stereotype. The whole, I don't what the fuck I am, that gabagool, that's always driven me nuts. But some people, that's what they like. You know what I mean? This is the way I look at it.
How about you, Joe?
I think that question has to be broken down into generations.
Okay.
Different age groups, obviously. Because the younger generation, it's like, they don't understand certain traditions because it's not shown to them.
No.
Then we have the older generations. I want to say older generations like us. We're relatively the same age, the four of us, right?
Kind of.
You know?
I'm younger than all you guys.
Are you?
You guys are fucking
How old are you?
35.
See,
That's what I'm saying.
you're
But
in
I
a different
wasn't.
bracket.
No. But I wasn't raised by that. Let's just say that second generation. I was raised by people who came over the fucking boat.
Right.
So I have the mentality that you guys have because that's what I grew up with versus somebody who grew up second gen as a parent and then they taught their kid their third gen, they're fucked.
Well,
That's
Joe,
what
you're
it is.
first second.
I'm first generation. My parents
generation.
were born in Italy.
Yeah.
Your parents were born in Italy,
Yes.
right? Was yours?
I was born in Italy.
You were born in Italy. And your parents?
Born in Italy.
Yeah, we got to get ice here for
All
this
four
guy.
of us, obviously him too, could actually become Italian citizens because our parents were born there.
I already am.
So, see.
There you go.
I was supposed to, but my mother didn't want me to go to the military at the time because back then you were supposed to go.
17, right? Well,
17,
Can you imagine this guy with a fucking scopetta, bro? You
Forget
imagine
it,
this fucking
you know?
guy?
But I think I could go. I could do it now. But that's the whole thing. So I do consider myself Italian because I could be
Absolutely.
an Italian citizen.
You
Absolutely.
should. And you should.
But you're first generation. That makes you Italian by blood, by heart, by your parents being born there and everything.
Right.
You're Italian.
He was busting my chops saying I wasn't. You remember that?
Okay,
All right, here we go.
I'm glad they're with me.
Yeah, of course.
I'm not saying
Mm-hmm.
you're not certified,
I'm not saying, okay.
but just because he got his papers, and Sal, you could give me your opinion because you were born there.
Yes.
He's saying that now he's Italian.
What'd you just say?
On document paperwork, you may, but you're always American.
What do you say?
We were born here.
Right. You guys were born here.
right.
But a lot of people might not agree with my way of looking at it. But I feel like if you're first generation, you could consider yourself Italian American. You're Italian, Italian American.
Sure.
But there's another way of looking at it that people don't bring up. Like after second, third generation, I consider it American Italian.
So what
Like
would
you're
you...
American first.
Hold on, Sal. So then
I don't
what
wanna
would you
hear about
consider
the
me?
vein? And I consider you Italian because he's
Where
first
he
gen-
does
his
not.
Parents were born there.
Not that he doesn't, but he has a different view on
No,
it.
not because your parents. Again, because he got
I'm dual citizen.
he's dual citizenship. That's he's
Forget
Italian.
about the dual
But
citizenship.
I'm just saying
I
that
don't
as
care.
out
I
there
mean,
because
that's
no
just-
one can
that's
just
just-
get that shit.
That's just paperwork. Yes,
That's just-
I
You see what I'm
understand
saying?
what he's saying. I can understand what he's saying. though.
Okay.
Like I have a lot of Italian friends, a lot of Italian older friends that came here, they were
Right.
born there, right? Like Sal. And they go, ma Giuseppe, ma che tu non sei italiano, tu sei americano, tu sei not in New York. They don't believe like him. You were born here. You're not fucking Italian. But that's not true.
Right.
All right, I speak the language. I
Right.
speak the dialect. I
Have the
I-
traditions. You know the culture.
I'm more Italian than some of the Italians over there.
Yeah,
I do believe it.
Absolutely.
we hold on to our traditions here more than the people over there.
Oh, 100%. 100%.
yeah.
Well, they have to lose it because just like here, things evolve. People evolve. So, social.
No,
Yeah.
people here don't evolve.
do you
We're,
mean?
we're trapped in this time capsule. People in Italy
We
are
are
evolving.
trapped in the time
Yes.
capsule. Us specifically, the younger ones that are under me or whatever, second gen, third, those are evolving. They're changing into something else. That's what I'm saying, and that's what that's what makes the difference here. So yeah, it is changing.
Yeah, he does have a point. The younger generation, like my son's generation,
Right.
You know, the 12-year-olds, the beginning teenagers. That's a whole different ballgame now because I think they're lost.
Yeah, they're like Bad Bunny.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh, we're gonna do that here, really? Great.
Oh man.
you know.
But that's just how it is, man.
Joe, one thing I have a lot of respect for you about when you do all the social media stuff is that you don't portray yourself and you don't put yourself part of one clique.
No.
You work with everyone.
Everybody.
And that's what I love about you. Like I see you everywhere. I see you working on this one, that one, this one. And there's a lot of people that just remain with one clique, and that's fine. That's up to them. It's what they choose to do.
Right.
I've never been part of cliques. I just like to just do my own thing.
You're not a
I
part of
hang
my
out with
gang?
Frank
You're not a part of
once
this
in a
gang? What
while.
the fuck?
You know what I mean?
Appreciate that,
But
Sal. I mean, I'm my own clique. That's how I look at it. Like,
good.
you know,
That's how everyone should be.
I'm friends with everybody, and I get along with everybody.
And you could
know?
tell Frank, I always say I have a lot of respect for Joe. He's very genuine. He works with everyone, and he's not. See, I always said this. You could be the most successful person, rich person, but if you're not humble, if you're arrogant about it, you're going to be rich, famous, and alone.
Absolutely.
Okay? But if you're humble and you have all that stuff, people are going to want to be surrounded by you.
Absolutely.
You know, somebody asked me once, what advice would you give the world? Be humble. Be humble because no matter how successful you are, if you're arrogant, if you're rich, if you're famous, you're going to be alone. You're going to have all that, but no one's going to want to be around you. And I honestly see that you're a very humble person. And that's how I feel like people need to wake up a little bit
Yeah.
and just be more humble in life. You'll have more friends. Not to... Also, we had a comedian on this podcast a while back.
Yep.
And you don't even have to air this, but I lost a lot of respect for him because how arrogant he was after how much we helped him promote his stand-up. Okay. Then we had another comedian, which I will mention his name, Anthony Rodia. We had him on this podcast. He was the most humble person. He responded to every comment that people were leaving on his page. People will leave, when we put the clips on of him being on the podcast, he responded to every single comment. Who does that?
He was very engaging,
Yeah.
which was nice to see because a lot of people don't do that.
But that's the audience that you want to have. You want to have a relationship with them. You don't want to just show up, make them laugh, fuck off, and then that's it. Because they're going to be like, well, he's just a puppet. That's all he is. He goes on stage, makes you laugh. You need to be connecting with them. You got to understand, and you get a broader idea of who your audience is.
People forget. Some people just they'll let the fame get to their head,
course.
and they'll let you'll never hear me say, and this is just me. Oh, I want to say what's up to all my fans. I don't have fans, man. At the end of the day, I work for a union. I go to my union job.
Sal, you have
know
fans,
what I mean?
bro. You have fans.
No, I have followers. I have friends. I consider everyone, but I'll never say what's up to all my fans. I want to say, I can't do it. I honestly, as a person, I can't do it.
Sal, just because you don't label it that doesn't mean that it's not
and I'm not
true.
saying it's wrong.
I'm
people
not saying
can
it's
label
wrong,
it,
but it's true. When you have a following, if you have followers, you have whatever how many people, right? Yeah. They love your stuff. They comment. They share. They blah. Those are fans.
I get it, but you'll never hear me call them fans.
You don't have to. They're doing it themselves. I'm a fan of Sal Zo.
Right.
Well, he has a different way of thinking about it.
That's fine, but that's for himself, and no one cares about what he thinks. But I'm just saying that's what he thinks for himself, and that's all right. But in the actuality, if you just understand what the platform is and what you do, you have fans. Joe, you have fans.
I do.
Fuck ton of haters too, but you have fucking fans. Those are the different.
I have a shitload of haters,
bro. But those are a different type of fans.
I got
those are the fans
I
you
got
want.
3 different types of ceiling fans in this house.
Yeah, exactly. I got oscillating, reverse,
Hampton Bay is pretty
Hampton Bay. But that's what it is. Whether you want to label it that or not, it doesn't matter. You have fans. You have people who want to know what you're doing. They love what you do. That's it. You can label it any which way you want.
So this is a question for Joe, and then I'd like to hear Sal, because again, they got a huge platform when it comes to independence, right?
Yeah.
Do you feel that social media, as it grows for you both, that demand and all the stuff that comes with it, that do you ever feel pressured? Does that make sense? Do you ever feel like you have to do this, or you have to make a reel, or you have to make an appearance? Like, do you feel pressured?
I don't. Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead, Joe.
I don't feel pressured about it because nothing really pressures me. I feel sometimes it's an inconvenience because it now this became part of your life.
Yeah.
Now that I don't have, like most of you, I'm assuming all 3 of you have a full-time job besides this. I don't anymore. I do this full-time because I have to. Because I became so busy, and my platform is like a marketing platform now. This is my job. This is my brand. So do I feel pressure about it? Nah. I won't say pressure, but now I'm obligated. Now I have to do my job's duties now. Right. It's my job, So that's the answer to your question.
So, Joe, I give you so much credit for what you said, because to me it's exhausting. This is why I tell Frank all the time, I'm not going to post videos every day, because for me it's quality over quantity. If I come up with ideas every day, I can't come up with ideas every day. The way I come up with ideas is if I listen to music from back in the day and it reminds me of something from back in the day. Right. But to have the pressure to post something every day, because that's something you're doing full time, I give you a lot of credit. I can't do it. I go weeks sometimes without posting. I'll post old stuff repeatedly, but like to do this, and I get it. It is pressure. It is a lot of pressure when you feel like you have the need to like put content out there all the time. And I tell Frank, I'm like, Frank, this shit's exhausting sometimes. So I give a lot of credit to the people that do this full time. Because, it's not something easy to do.
Sometimes Sal makes me want to go like this to my phone, because
I can imagine.
He puts work into his stuff, like we all do.
We all do, yes.
But what I noticed is that he likes to second guess himself a lot. So the video's up and the video's down. I'm like, yo, what the fuck you doing? That was good.
Yeah, if I feel like I look like an idiot, or it's just I take it down.
There was a time that we did a show here, and you told me that he's like that. So in my head, I'm like, all right, let me get him. I just want to fuck with him a little bit. It was the end of the show, whatever. And I go,
I told him not to do it because I just know.
Yeah, I know. But you know me, I'm an asshole. So I go to Sal. I go, Sal, you all right, bro? You look a little pissed off today. You're like, yo, for real? For real? Come on, for real? Don't tell me that. And I had you fucking for at least 5 seconds. I'm like, I'm fucking with you, bro. Don't worry about it. You got to get out of your own head, though. You know that already.
Yeah, it's
so
just-
it's just how it is.
But like I said, for me, the most funniest and content that I've ever put out there is always a spur of the moment. And the way I get my ideas, because I go on my walks every day, 3-4 mile
your
walks.
music.
I listen to music, and that's a song will give me a memory from back in the day, like the video that I put up with the white boys listening to hip hop in the club. It reminded me of all those types of guys back then. You know what I mean?
Oh, the different types of guys.
The
Yeah,
different
yeah.
guys, the Howard Beach guy, the Staten Island guy. So it just, that song reminded me of that. That's why I chose that song.
I mean, it's very creative, when you guys come up with these type of stuff.
Yeah.
And again, it's spur of the moment is the word you use. And sometimes you could be blank. And sometimes you could be just watching TV or listening to music, and all of a sudden
the idea will come to you. Yeah. Oh yeah. 100%.
And then it's like, and I know you're like this, like we got to get it done now. Like,
That's another
Yeah,
thing I have. If
before
I
it
get
fades
an
away.
idea,
Yeah.
I have to fucking do it right away. I go home, I got to set everything up. I got to do it right away because it's the spur of the moment ones. My funeral skit, I was home doing nothing, and at the time, this is a little dark, but I was going through a lot of. My mom died, my sister died within the same year. You know what I mean? And I just, something dark made me think of something so funny. And all that stuff that I was saying was all true. Like my aunt was pissed off she couldn't come in the limo. The flowers opened the car so they could see the name. All that stuff was like true things that actually happened. And it's just, I couldn't believe how relatable it was to so many people.
yeah.
And speaking about social media, what is I want to know, what something about you that people get wrong, like about you in real life? Like, there's got to be something that people say that you're something that you're
Well, that's
not.
a good question.
Where do I start?
Yeah, well, that's why we're here.
Where do I
He's a
start?
gangster.
Bro,
I'm a gangster. I'm not Italian. I'm Persian. I'm Egyptian.
yo, I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. You would look like a fucking fantastic Persian, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. You would pull off the look.
People think I'm making thousands off of social media alone. They think I'm rich off of that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's one of the things that I always get. Yeah, you probably make a lot of money. I'm like, yeah, bro, making so much.
Making a lot of money.
So I'm working
As you're
fucking
dragging the
60
fucking
hours a
garbage
week.
can.
I don't work for sanitation, bro.
Whatever, bro. You want me to tell you where you
No,
work?
no,
All
no,
right,
no.
so shut the fuck up.
So another funny thing is, because I kind of feel this pressure, and maybe it's a stupid way of thinking it.
Sure.
Do you feel because the persona you created, and the Sal Zo funeral skits or the freestyle music stuff, the genre that you brought back, do you feel pressured also, like that's what you represent, so you want to stick to that? You know what I'm trying to say? Yeah. Is that something that goes to your mind? Like for me, yes, Italian Sicilians do it better. But it's not always about the Sicilians, but I do feel I have a thumb out there of some type of messaging I have to continue to put out. So that will give me some type of pressure. Like, do you that makes sense to you guys?
Joe, you want to start this?
No, you go ahead, Sal.
All right. So that's why I sometimes change it up. You see how I sometimes change it up, right? I don't always
Stick to one.
Stick to the same thing. Sometimes I'll get a spur of the moment. Like one of my biggest videos is a video of not the stuff that I do, is where I'm in the car and I'm asking when you're lost in Queens and you ask for the directions, and that guy is like, that. I try to change it up because you can't. For me, I feel like I can't stick to the same thing over and over, and so there are times you got to throw in that like random video that you don't normally do, because it's gonna get just repetitive and all that.
Right.
You know what I mean?
No, and I totally agree with what you just said. Took all the words out of my mouth. You try, like, my big thing is not social media. That's not my. It's I could say my career. It's what I do now, but it's not what I want to do
there's a bigger
forever.
picture towards it.
There's a
but
bigger picture to it,
absolutely.
and that is acting.
Yeah.
I love being in front of a camera. I love to act.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty good at it. I'm not being cocky about it. I mean, I wanna learn from the bottom up, like I've been doing, but I wanna portray myself. Look, obviously, you look at my look. I play a good gangster. I look good. I look good in a mob film, but I also want to play other parts. I want to play a boxing movie. I want to play a horror film. I want to diverse myself to just being a really good actor, and that's my goal. So I try to incorporate that sometimes with social media, but it's hard because you have your group.
Did you get stuck with that persona, or that's what you enjoy?
I enjoy both. I enjoy this persona because this is me. Like we discussed last time I was on this podcast.
Yeah.
I don't dress up to impress anybody. I don't dress up to be a gangster. This is how I dressed up since I was a kid.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay, this is how my grandfather used to dress up. And this is how I am. So a lot of people say, Joe, you try too hard. This new this new thing, this trend, this younger trend. They said the other day was I'm mastering something. I'm mastering something. Like you're putting something out there too much. I didn't even know what the terminology meant.
Okay.
You're mastering, trying to be Italian. What does that mean? I said, what are you trying to, like, you're trying too hard. I'm trying too hard to be myself. Okay.
That's a
you
new
know?
one.
Yeah.
It's a new thing, It's like mastering. I don't. It's a new terminology. But
So with all this stuff, right? I guess to the both of you is kind of like for the term success
Right.
outside of recognition, out of money. What does it mean to be successful for you guys with what you do outside of recognition and money?
Just for me, it's just making people laugh. You know what I mean? Just bringing people back to a better time. So a question that that's what it is for me. Like the nostalgia that people remember from back in the day. It was just an easier life. The 90s, the early 2000s, even the 80s. It was definitely a different life than we live now. It was more of an organic life. You know what I mean? Today, nothing is fucking organic, bro. Nothing is natural anymore.
Not even the fucking
You know what I mean?
tomatoes.
That's why my videos do well, is because people miss the way we used to live.
Mm-hmm.
After Joe responds, I have a question for you guys.
Oh, that'd be good.
Well, no, I totally agree with Sal, and that's another reason why I love and I have a passion for my Bonanima sayings, because these Bonanima sayings, they're sayings that people remember. Oh, my father used to say that. My grandfather used to say that, and it brings them back to a time that it was like, oh wow, I'm a kid again. Oh wow, I'm here with my family again, and it brings so much nostalgia that I'll never stop doing them. I'll never stop.
I don't think you should.
I mean, it brings back memories from my grandfather. Are you kidding me? So yeah, I get it. And the whole look that I remember you saying that a while back. Your whole look was your look from your grandfather. You know what I mean? So it's not, no one, I'm the last person that's going to tell you that you're fake or this and that, because you know that.
My grandfather wore turgid I'm just trying to follow his footsteps too.
And white sneakers, right?
And the
Nikes.
white, yes.
So the question that I have is about social media. Do you think social media has made life better or worse?
Worse.
Both.
Well,
Are you leaning towards anything more in particular? Can't be 50-50.
Both is where I feel like people could just put out anything.
Of course.
Right? People could easily mock you. Everybody's a keyboard warrior.
Yeah.
And then the good thing is, like, you could get your message out to someone, or you could kind of show and tell your talent, your messages. So I think it has its pros and it has its cons. But if I had to weigh the two, I kind of feel there's more negativity than positivity from social media. But again, it's the way the person views it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the way I look at it is, has the internet, okay, for example, the internet in whole has made life more convenient. I want a pair of socks. I go to Amazon. I order socks. Then the next day I get socks in the mail. Right. But as far as like also social media, this is why my content does well, is because of the nostalgia of the way we used to live. You know what I mean? We never went out. We got a phone number. We put it on the napkin. There was no going back home, looking up the person. There's nothing. It really affected. The thing that affected social life on social media is social life. We don't have the social life anymore the way we used to at all. I really feel like that social life is completely gone the way we had it. You know what I mean? So I feel like, yes, social media has been convenient, but I feel like it destroyed social life.
I got bad news for you. It's gonna get a lot worse.
Absolutely.
As I see my son's generation too. That's all it is. Not only social media, but they're taking over life. Like they'll never remember the way we grew up.
Oh no.
And you don't
Social
want
life.
It's social life. Like socialize. They don't even know how to talk to each other anymore. They talk in a different language. To me, they talk in a different language. They talk Roblox. They talk computer.
Yeah.
And I don't understand it. Like my son's name is Joseph too. I said, Joseph, what the fuck did you just say? Oh, it's a term we use on Roblox, and it's like I don't even remember it. It's something silly, but it's like they speak a whole different language because they're such an they don't have the, I guess you could say, the spread of what we used to have growing up. It's all boxed.
But do you think it's that? Because when we grew up, we had our slang too.
I think it's different though.
Yeah?
We had more freedom.
Yes.
Let me ask you a question. You have daughters, right?
And I know the answer. No, I won't let them
You
out.
won't let them out. I used to go out. My son's
Right, of
age,
course.
ride my bike.
Yeah.
I used to go out.
Let me tell you something that happened
I
tonight.
wouldn't let my kid go out now.
Yeah.
I wouldn't. You know, maybe it's my fault, or maybe it's not. I don't know.
Or is that honestly, forget about social media, or is it social media because it's in your face?
So my daughter and his daughter are like really close. They're in the same class. They're like attached to their best friends. So I told my daughter I was coming here tonight. And she's like, all right, Dad. My daughter's 11 years old. She's like, all right, Dad, can I just walk there? It's 4 blocks away. And she's like joking because she knows she's not going to walk by herself. I'm like, no, you can't walk by yourself. I'm not making you walk by. My daughter's like so responsible. But look at us when we were kids. My mother didn't know where I was
But somehow
for
they found us,
hours.
though, right? Somehow they found us.
Yeah, for hours, 11 years old. I left at like 12 o'clock in the afternoon. I didn't come home till like dinner time. You know what I mean? My mother had no clue where I was. And just because everything is in our face now, this is what social media did. Everything bad. A child gets kidnapped. We get a fucking
Because I
alert
feel
on
like
our
it happened
phone.
back then too.
It did. You just didn't hear
We
about
didn't
it.
know
as
about
often.
it. Exactly. It's not like that life is worse now, but life is worse now because of social media. But it's like,
it also. I'm sorry to interrupt
Yeah.
you. It's also made the world a lot smaller. Made a
yeah.
lot smaller. But like you said, you meet somebody, right?
Yeah.
Meet a girl. Oh, let me go look up her name. Look up her Facebook. Look up her Instagram.
Everybody's a fucking detective.
You know, back then you freaking you got a number, off a napkin, or you took a
back
phone.
then there was more of a getting to know someone and see where it goes.
Exactly.
Today, you meet
They
someone,
don't even look the same.
you meet someone on like a dating site. If you don't fall head over heels with that person right away, you're gonna go back home and start swiping again. After that first date, if you don't fall head over heels, like this is the one, that's it, I'm fucking in love, you're just gonna go back home and try to look for something better. Back then was different. This is part of the social life. How bad it got ruined.
Yeah,
Back
but-
then was totally different. You got to know someone. Let me take her out for steak. Let me take her out for dinner. Let me see how it goes. You worked on that relationship. There's no more working on shit anymore. No one puts effort into anything anymore.
Yeah, I totally.
I also feel like everyone, and it's including guys, it's the filters, it's the, and then when you meet the person, it's
What it
mostly
is-
not the person. It's
Let
not,
me break it down as easy as possible. You get those apps. You know what that is? That's a menu. That's all it is. It's a menu.
Yeah.
I want this one. I want that one. I don't want that one. And then at the
But
end
it's
of the day,
it's just really.
Am I wrong? Am I fucking wrong here?
You're right.
It's
It's
really simple. If you go on a first date with someone, if you don't hit it off right away, you're just gonna like go look for something better until you get that feeling.
He yells at
There's
me.
no more working into
He
it.
goes, I don't understand, Marco. You don't go out. You don't do this. You don't do that. You don't meet anybody. Yeah, because all the people I need to meet. Because now they don't go out. They don't do this shit.
And that's the problem he's just talking about.
That's what I'm saying. I'm confirming it. That it's like I'm telling him it's pointless for me to go out because they didn't find me here first. That's the problem. It's not like I would love to go
Maybe
to a
that means you
bar.
gotta go out more.
But
Yeah.
I would love to go to a bar and find something. They don't go. They go with their
What do you
friend-
mean?
What? Go ahead.
I took you to Sal's event.
Yeah. No, dude.
We're gonna go out tonight. That's what I'm saying. Come out.
I'm out. I'm going.
You can't
you're not
order
coming?
a
No,
girl.
you're coming.
You can't order a girl like it's
going.
Chinese food and expect her to come to your apartment.
What I would love it if it was the way that when you guys were, going out and all this other stuff. It's not like that anymore. Yes, we went to the event, but they're all coupling. They're all groups of whatever. It's not the same. It's like you have to have this to meet a single person. You're there for a specific reason. That's why you're there. Because other than that, I'm with my friends. I don't want to hang out with them. I don't want to. I don't want drama.
I mean, the
tonight.
social life totally.
It's different. It makes life fucking harder.
Yeah.
It's different.
But that's what it is.
If you guys had to choose a stereotype to eliminate of what you see with the Italian Americans
Don't
today,
get me. I'll get fucking.
Here we
I'll
go.
get
one that you want to eliminate.
One stereotype for Italian American.
Let's start with Joe first. Joe, if you had to eliminate one stereotype that's fucking annoying, which one would you say this has got to go?
This whole fucking gabagool shit.
Yo, you took my answer, you motherfucker. What the fuck, dude?
What the fuck is gabagool? What is it? Because it sounds like a fucking scary
always-
movie.
yeah.
Gobbles and ghouls is what the fuck.
I always say Sopranos completely destroyed the Italian American culture. As great as the show it was, I watched the whole fucking thing, and I probably would rewatch it. It destroyed all Jersey Italian Americans.
Yeah.
It's just like,
Oh,
you know what I
and
mean?
speaking of, you want to know mine? I wish Jersey Shore never even started. Swear to God. I wish that was eliminated completely.
I don't think anyone even
What, the
considered
Jersey
them,
Shore?
considered them Italian.
weren't
They
half-
did.
half
No,
of them
they
weren't
did. That's
Italian.
exactly what they promoted themselves
There was
as. What are
only
you
two that
talking
were really Italian. It was Vinny and
And then everyone was like 3/4 of a fucking of a salami. Like they would. But that's what everyone, because growing up, when I went high school and all that other stuff, everyone just kept saying, "Well, you fucking Jersey Shore." No, asshole.
When was
what the
Jersey
fuck?
Shore on? It was on the same time as Sopranos, wasn't it?
Was it?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
So if you don't watch one
So
fucking thing, you watch the other.
Jersey got fucking double, like,
You got double down.
you know, with the
Double
whole,
penetration.
you know what I mean? So
We're here to ruin everybody. Boom.
Since real quick, since we're on the subject of Jersey,
Oh, fuck.
you guys are all New Yorkers, right?
Thank God.
Born, Queens, right? You guys consider Staten Island, New Jersey, or New
Yes.
York,
Jersey. We don't claim it.
right?
Where's
Yeah.
Staten Island?
Sal?
you know, that's hard for me to respond to because I grew up in Brooklyn. So
Did you used to commute to Staten
I used
Island?
to go to Staten Island all the time.
So you like paying the fucking bridge every time you go
I
in and
remember
out?
back then was $7. That's the cheapest I remember, a $7 toll.
Yeah, the triple now.
But yeah, so I don't know. I consider it. I know a lot of people consider it Jersey, but I still consider it.
I have a lot of events
Sure.
being held in Staten Island. I have an assistant that lives in Staten Island. I have to see her, often. You know how much my fucking toll bill is to go back and forth to Staten Island?
I feel heat coming from this direction.
It's in that direction.
And then they
it's
want
like
to take
heating
they
here.
want to take their commission. This and that. Yo, it costs me fucking $600-700 a month to cross the fucking bridge a month to come to Staten Island to do these events to see you.
Hey, why aren't you
got
doing
it.
any events in Queens?
Well, she has to. They have to work out. My team has to work their way over the bridge. That's what I'm saying.
So it's a slow grow.
It's a slow. grow,
Gotcha.
You know,
I think that if we get together and push hard enough, we can move Staten Island to
it's
touch
convenient
Jersey.
for them because one lives in Jersey, one lives in Staten Island.
So it's like they're right
You know,
fucking there.
So
All right.
There's other stuff. There's other boroughs.
I promise you one thing. When you start doing events closer, I'll come to all of them.
Oh yeah.
Because we don't want to pay all the fucking tolls.
It's either I buy my kids a gallon of milk or I pay a toll. I gotta buy the milk.
And the kids need milk, bro. I'm not gonna lie to
Best
you.
part is that fucking bridge has been paid off for about 35 years. That bridge has been already paid off, and we're still fucking paying.
That big bridge got paid off in 1 year. It was built.
Jesus Christ. That's
Billions.
You know what's funny? It's funny they mentioned that because I was talking to you keep calling your assistant, and I'm just gonna leave it that way. Do you do anything like that pisses her off in particular?
Probably everything I say.
Say and do, or just say?
I'm the type of person that I'm very, very hard headed. I'm not. See,
That's fine.
You know,
We all are.
I'm half Napoleon, half Sicilian.
So you got the
I
double.
put the
Yeah.
Calabrese
Said
the
it,
same. I put the
That's two
Calabrese.
strikes,
I'm
by
a
the way.
hard head.
That's two
If
strikes.
you don't do things the way you're supposed to do it, I'm gonna complain
fine.
about it.
Wait, you
Not the way you're
got
supposed to
too?
do it.
No, I'm just saying I'm worse than that.
No.
I thought you robbed, steal, and dish to do that.
Yeah, that's a 3 strikes. But the thing is, it's not do it right. It's do it your way, because your way is the right way.
100%.
Yeah, bro. It's like I'm talking to my father. God damn, bro.
It's what it is.
Come on, Joe. You gotta be kind.
Do I
bro.
bend a little bit?
You have to. You gotta be
try.
gummy, bro.
No, not gummy. Not
No,
gummy.
no,
not
come
gummy,
on,
no.
bro.
You always gotta wear fucking pants. If you don't wear pants,
I'm not saying lift your
go in the
skirt and like
bathroom.
show your ass. I'm just
No.
saying, be
there
nice.
there has to be a limit. Like, like this generation. This
we go.
generation. Who's the boss? In your house, who's the boss? And I love Enzo. Well, who's the boss?
Me.
Yo, he's gonna get a shot later like you've never seen.
Is she looking at me right now?
Oh, she sees right through the fucking screen. Trust me. I understand.
There has to be a little bit of come on.
There needs to be give and take.
You know?
That's how it is, right?
and
That's how
take.
you make it work. You can't piss her off all the time, Joe. Come on.
Marcus is single, right?
That's this problem. He doesn't understand that when you got married,
I spät.
you actually married another mother because you have to ask permission to go out. You have to see if you could buy a new pair of sneakers,
A new tattoo.
a new tattoo.
You have to do all these things
But because I love my wife, I don't do them. That's it.
because you don't want to fight. I think a good fight once in a while makes things healthy.
Spices up the relationship,
Spices
right?
up, right? Like a good shot to the throat. Like you
totally
you know?
agree. I totally agree. So, what do you think?
No, you if you have like no arguments, I honestly think that's not normal. You know what I mean?
Right?
If you yes someone to that, like I can't be in a relationship where I'm just yesing my significant other to that. I mean, I didn't say you're happy wife, happy life, happy girl, happy.
I don't believe
But
that.
you gotta have some back and forth. And I
Correct.
think a woman would want that too. A woman doesn't want a guy that just yeses her to death all the time. I
You'd
don't
be
think a woman
surprised.
wants
There's
that.
a couple of them who want that.
You
Trust
know?
me, they want to wear the pants on
I don't
every
think-
relationship.
I don't think most women would want that. I don't think
We'll
they
see.
want someone soft like that to just yes them to that.
I don't want to be mean about it or
No.
speak for women, but I feel like sometimes women love jerk offs.
Sometimes.
Oh yeah.
Sometimes. Where do you get
Treat
sometimes
them
from?
like shit. the hell over years.
90% of the time.
I try
That's
to
how it
become
is.
more of a jerk off, but I can't fucking do it. But I should.
Right.
You know what I
That's the
mean?
advice that people give. Well, be an asshole once in a while. It's not in me, bro. But listen, when it comes to that,
Yeah.
my father has a saying.
Tell me.
And I don't like repeating a lot of stuff that he says. But one of the things he says, if there's an argument and he wants it to go away quickly, he just says, "Minchia che sì, basta che cominciamo."
Wait, what? Say
Minchia
that-
che sì, basta che cominciamo.
Minchia che sei.
Basta che cominciamo.
Basta con un sciarriamo.
Yeah.
So he's calling you a dick as long as we
He's
don't
saying,
fight.
he's saying, as stupid as you are, as long as we don't argue. Letting it go. What the fuck? Like, and that was the thing that he ran on, like, because he didn't want to get aggravated. He said, "Minchia che sì, basta che cominciamo." Whatever the fuck you want to do.
Papa's still around?
Yes.
I would love to meet him.
You would get a fucking kick out of him. You would get a kick out of him. Trust me, bro. He's a special type of guy. Trust me.
So it's funny you said that, who's the boss, but growing up, who was the boss in your family? Was it the grandparents, or was it the father, or was it the mother? Who was it for you guys?
Mine's quick. It was my dad until something got heated, and then my mother ended up like it got to the point where if it was really big, heavy shit, it was my mother. But the 90%, 95%, it was my pops. He was the one who said, and my mom's like, "Go ahead."
I mean, in my house, it wasn't that who was the boss; it's who I listened to the most. I didn't get along with my father that well, but my mother was like my strength. So my mother, I would say, was my boss. You know what I mean? That's how I looked at it.
Well, my mother stayed home with me and my brother, so because my father always worked, so it was like my mother was I say boss, and the one I, used to get our baleada from. But my father, when he came home, he didn't have to say much. He just have to give me that look, and
Yeah.
That was
shut the
it.
fuck up.
Yeah, that was the lightning
What
strike.
happens if we give that same look today to our kids?
You can't. You
I
have,
tried. My son laughed at me. Why are you looking at me like
your
that?
eyes are
Daddy?
crooked or something, Dad? What's the matter with your eyes?
bro. I'm telling you, there was a joke that says, "You know why you can't hit kids these days? Because they got guns."
That's a rough one.
That's a rough one.
It's fucking true though, bro.
This came up in our last podcast, and it was actually, I would say, a funny argument between me, Marcus, and my brother. Tough love then versus the love we give our kids now. You can't do that today, obviously.
No, you can't.
But the tough love that came from, I'll say specifically, sometimes it's the father, right? Or it could be the mom too.
Yeah.
How did we put up with that? Where it was okay, we grew up fine, but now it's like, I can't do that to my kids today. Like, what did you guys think about that? I grew up fine. I mean, a couple ashtrays to the face, I was still...
No, I think
still went to school the next morning.
There's residual trauma, even though you don't bring it up. There's residual trauma. That's why you're not doing it to your kids. Because if you were cool with it back then, you'd be doing it now.
I was never cool with it.
Well, that's what I'm saying. But that's why
I
you're
used
not
to
doing
run
it
around
now.
the table till I got tired.
Exactly. One of us got tired. Whenever that belt went down, I'm done. But that's what it is. That's still trauma that you had, but you just don't. You don't want to repeat that. That's why.
Here's a funny story that happened to me when I was young. Because I got in trouble and I wouldn't stop running around the table, and my father got tired. My father goes to me, "Don't worry about it. I'll catch you while you're sleeping." Again, not the same night. Maybe 3 weeks passed. Okay, he got me while I was sleeping. I got really sweaty, really cold, really fast. I don't know what hit me.
What was the phrase? Primo bello cavolo, poi vede bello fritto.
Oh man.
But that's how it was, man.
But that's how it was.
But yeah, no. But bringing that down now to the new kids, you can't do that.
I would say it's
Do you
almost
think tough
impossible.
love would work today in our kids?
You know, I don't give tough. I'm so soft with my kids. It's not. But that's the thing. I'm really soft with my kids. But when they see me upset, not because they're my kids. I got good kids. Like, you know what I mean? My kids don't do much wrong in my eyes. And it's just. But when they do, they know it because they never see it from me. Like,
Right.
all right, Dad, I'm sorry. You know what I mean? But if you have kids, if kids are getting in trouble all the time,
And then you're probably like me. You sit there and be like, "I'm such an asshole."
yeah, and then I feel guilty. You know what I mean? But even when I was a kid, I never really did. My sister got into a lot of trouble. Like my sister got into so much trouble. May she rest in peace. Like we sent her. She dropped out of high school, and we sent her to Sicily to live for 3 years. So she lived with my aunt for 3 years. So we picked her up 3 years later, and she was like a totally different person. She hung out with the wrong crowd here, but when we picked her up 3 years later, she was like a saint, like speaking differently, and sometimes a change of like scenery, environment changes people, I guess.
Joe, what's something that you grew up with that I would say either taught you a lesson or will stick to you to the day you die. Do you have that imprint?
When you used to do something bad, or it was really like, oh, vergogna, non metti vergogna, have some
Vergogna.
self-respect. Do yourself a favor. So they will yell at you, right? Particularly with my mother, she goes, but do yourself a favor, okay? You want to look like this to this one, you want to look like that one, have some self-respect. Don't do it. And I do that with my son. You know, I started getting mad at him, and I see it kind of works now, you know, because he's a rough kid. He's a rough kid. You know, he misbehaves. So sometimes instead of yelling at him and doing the old tough love, I become his friend. But I become his friend and I judge him. Like, you really want to do that? Like, how are you going to look? You know, I says, you're going to be embarrassed. She's going to embarrass. Or, you know, I give him a scenario.
Shame.
I shame him, and it works.
You know,
Maybe it's
that's
not a good
great-
idea,
you know
but
that's great parenting, and you don't even realize it.
well,
They say that. Like, try to like become your child's friend when something bad happens.
Right.
They actually say that. It's like a really great thing to do.
Yeah, but then the line becomes, when does the kid realize that that's my father, not my friend?
It's not that.
No. Okay. But for that moment, but it's only when that moment comes out, only when something bad comes out. Like when there's, so that's what I'm saying. You don't want to confuse that portion with being your friend when things are bad, and then, you know, when do you take shit seriously? You know what I mean?
yeah, there has to be that kind of line and boundary. I agree with that too.
You see
Yeah,
what I'm
100%.
saying? Like, I get it though. I understand, because I would love to have my own father
Well,
sit
it's
down
different.
and
Your
have a
father
conversation.
connected with you with his belt.
Belt, fist, foot, sheetrock. That doesn't
But you
taste
turned
good.
out fine, though. Look at you.
Did I, Joe? Did I turn out fine?
Not to see bad.
My therapist doesn't think so.
Are you gonna talk to a therapist?
I did 4 weeks and he says I can't fucking fix you. And I
What was your
left.
therapist's name? Dr. Belt?
Moron is his fucking name. He didn't help me for shit. He goes, you know, you're a really angry kid. I'm like, nah, why? I wonder why. But that's what it is. Because, listen, they grew up angry because they didn't have much, right? They grew up the way they were. My father, unfortunately, that's the way he was. He grew up survival mode, always looking to make it to the next day, whatever. So that's hard to leave in the head. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Even years later. So you only do what you know. That's it. That's all you know. What are you going to do? You can't change the person when he's in his fucking 30s. You know what I mean? Who you are is who you are. You're set for that and you're done. You can't keep that. That's just now embedded in you.
Right.
He used to say, hey, my mother this, my mother that. I swear to God, I think half the stuff is genetic. You know, part of me actually kind of does believe that half of these things, how they are, it has to be embedded genetically at some point. It has to.
I agree with that. Also, scientifically, every person has about 6 generations DNA in them. You know, so it is embedded somewhere down the line.
And between both sides of the family, my father used to say, "I razza de cane," because it's true. Razza de cane, because you're just angry little fucking bastard. Like, it's like,
He just called you a dog, bro.
but you know what he means like that. Come on, bro. He called me worse than a dog, trust me. But that's just what it is. It's like, it's that survival mode, that anger, that thing, and it's just, you can't shake that off. You know?
I feel like this is a therapy session right now.
Every time I'm here, I'm doing a fucking therapy session. It doesn't help. I'm gonna screw
At the end of
fucking.
the show, we're gonna give Marcus hugs.
Yeah, hugs don't help no more. You know what helps?
A belt.
Thigh touches. Those help now.
No, that's
Oh, then I don't want your hug.
no. I'll find you somebody later.
Oh, okay. No problem. Tell me how much I gotta put down.
But again, I wanted to go back to some input on social media itself, because I feel like it's a heavy topic these days for kids, for us, for what we're doing, right? For what people are promoting.
Right.
What are your thoughts on people's commenting on you, like the keyboard warriors? Do you feel like they're all people called ghost profiles, or do you feel like someone who actually has balls, it's the real person? 'Cause I feel like majority of 90% of it, it's the guy who has one profile picture and one post, and
And they follow God.
and
And they follow God
and
in
they all
their
follow
bio.
God. All of them
Yeah.
follow God.
I got one better for you. I believe there's people that you know.
That's what I was
think
getting
it's
at.
People you know.
Yeah.
You know, new profiles or people that just have a fake profile just to go on there, just to talk shit because they can't say it to your face.
Well, I
Bottom line.
have a trick that I just learned, which I'm not gonna say it on air to give away my trick, but I'm gonna teach you guys how you could figure out who that person is now.
Well, mutual
really?
friends.
No.
No.
Oh. Do you guys feel like you get more support on social media from strangers than your own family and friends?
Absolutely.
Oh yeah.
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 Isn't that sad?
It's sad. It is sad.
Isn't that sad? Like my own like good friends I grew up with, or even my family, they try to support, but I guess because they know the real you,
Right.
so maybe I try to give them the benefit of the doubt. But sometimes you just get more support from strangers than your own family and people you grew up with.
But when you run into them, they know everything you're doing.
Yeah,
You're great.
they know
You're funny.
everything.
Yeah.
And
that skit was
and they
fucking
watch and you
great.
could tell they see all your stuff. They're the first ones that like you look at your stories, who watch your stories, and they're the first ones always that pop up.
Yeah.
But God forbid they like hit a like or a share or anything like that. No, they won't do it. And I don't think they mean malintent from it. I don't know. Maybe they do. I don't know. Maybe I'm
I
trying.
mean, I'm not defending them, but sometimes I could be guilty of that. If you guys could relate.
Yeah.
Sometimes I just scroll. It's like I just don't. Or sometimes for some reason I'm just liking shit without even looking at the whole thing. It's just a bad of a habit.
You're the king of that.
Yeah, sorry, Sal.
It's called HDHD.
He tests me now.
HDHD, two HDs.
Well, I don't know. I
ADHD.
can't even pronounce it right.
That's all.
Remember when somebody had the fake profile of Sal, and I'm like, Frank, you just shared that video, and it was a fake profile.
Yeah, that's the other thing. People mimicking your own profiles.
Yeah.
Like he has.
I had a
people-
few of those. And Sal Zo Comedy 1. I'm like, what the fuck? Like,
I deleted it. It's
Yeah.
gone. Yeah.
And I still,
I deleted it. I stopped.
there's still a couple out there on TikTok. I keep reporting them, but they're still out there. It's just
Wait, before we go, I got one more thing. And I picked this question because I know it could stand hair in the back of his neck. I know sometimes we do skits where it portrays this, but I want all of us to answer this question. If your life was a Soprano-style episode,
Here we go.
what would the title be called? Think about it.
The title of the episode?
Yes.
For my my life?
Yes. If your life was a Soprano-style episode,
Okay.
what title would you give
Perfect.
it?
I got a perfect one for me. What the fuck are you mad about now? That's mine.
That's actually a good one.
Right?
That's actually
Off
a
the
good one.
fucking dome like that.
from Sicily to Bensonhurst. That's what
From
it would
Sicily to Bensonhurst. Give me one, Joe.
Come on, Joe. Think
If you
of
had
it,
to
bro.
give yourself a title of an episode, Soprano style, of yourself, you would call it.
I would say, what are you talking about? Fuck that. I'll say it again. What are you talking about?
Nigga, that's fucking Queens.
How about you, Frank?
How you doing?
Nah, come on, nah.
Short and simple.
Short and
No,
simple.
no.
What?
We gave thoughtful ones. Fuck you. You go do a good one. Come
I
on.
did.
That wasn't a good one.
Have a good night, everybody.
Bastard.
Good night.
Bastard that you are.
Is this still recording?
Yeah.
One more thing I forgot to do, but you could do this. You could
throw it in there.
Whatever.
Throw it in there, right?
What?
I got a little gift for you. I didn't realize and I didn't remember that you had my picture on the wall, your wall of fame here. So
Yeah.
I brought a personal picture of mine. All right. I usually
This
do this.
motherfucker.
It's a little bigger than the normal pictures you have up there, but if this picture doesn't fit in the size categories as the other ones,
We'll make it fit.
feel free to put it in your bedroom or something like that.
Oh, yeah. Above the bed.
Let me see. Let's see this thing.
Let's see what we got.
We can get.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Bro, I'm gonna put this above my bed.
Yo, read it.
I'm
Read
gonna-
it.
Italian, Sicilians, Napolitanos do it much better.
You motherfucker. This motherfucker. Son of a bitch.
Yo, I love you, bro.
I love you guys.
Awesome.
Have a good night.
That was good.
You got to put that up.
Yo, that's got to go like right. It's got to go up on the wall, bro.